Yes. See, I always like to control my live stream system on a software on my mobile phone. Thank you, Chris, for joining us. So, obviously, this is Fishburner Live again, the after party of Salesforce sponsored pitch night, B2B SaaS. Why?
Why? That's such a big question. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Well, look, awesome to be here, man. So
you guys are already so big and so complicated. Well, not complicated, comprehensive.
Yeah.
Is there any room for anyone else?
Yeah, there is lots and lots of room. Plenty of white space.
Yes.
So yeah, great to be here. So I'm Chris. I lead the ISV business for APAC at Salesforce. So I guess what we do is we recruit and work with startups and entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And often existing software businesses as well.
Yep.
Sometimes customers.
Yep.
And we help them to build on the Salesforce platform.
Fantastic.
And help them then go to market and scale amazing businesses.
So as a sort of separate system or sort of plug into Salesforce API and then almost integrated into the Salesforce experience. Because as far as I understand, most of your users in corporate world, when they use Salesforce, they were sort of kind of fully inside within your environment.
Yeah.
How your independent software vendor, is that right?
Yes, that's right. Independent software vendors.
How would their app plug into it or sort of click to a second website? Give me some idea.
Yeah, sure. So there's a few ways you can do it. So obviously Salesforce, we have a great install base of customers globally.
Right.
So many of our ISV partners want to build apps to access that install base and help to serve those customers.
Yeah.
So under that arrangement, an app would typically extend on Salesforce functionality or go very, very deep in a specific area.
Yeah.
Right. So for example, we'll often have an industry app that goes very deep into, say, mortgage origination in financial services and fulfills that particular use case on top of Salesforce. So many apps do extend on Salesforce products, but you can actually also OEM the Salesforce platform, and you can actually build an app that may not have anything to do with Salesforce products by using our platform as well. So there's a few ways you can do it.
So completely non-sales related or non-CRM related built on top of a Salesforce platform.
Absolutely. So yeah, we have some great
amazing.
Like payroll apps, for example, that have nothing to do with real sales or marketing or service users.
Yep.
For example, if you're targeting, let's say, nurses in a hospital with a patient monitoring app, they're not typically going to be users of Sales Cloud or Service Cloud, right? So we have an OEM program that enables you to basically white label our platform, leverage all that functionality to build faster, get to market quicker, and also, of course, have the Salesforce brand and all those trust credentials behind you as well. So we can do that for sure.
Thank you so much for coming to Fishburner with your whole team, networking with our community tonight. So has this little party meet your KPI or hit the KPI? I should say hit the KPI. Yes.
Yeah, I think, man, like genuinely, it's far exceeded it.
Yeah.
We've been blown away by firstly the attendance and just the energy and excitement in this room. It was a privilege to be a judge on the panel that we've just run and hear 7 or 8 startups pitch their ideas and
as far as I noticed, at least 2 or 3 of them really try to pitch to connecting with you guys.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
And Outwrite Jasper team even customized a video demo that is with your name on it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That's a great pitch.
So out of tonight's, you have voted Buttress, Matt, to be the winner of the judge's choice tonight.
Yes.
Any specific reason why that one made you personally think, that's interesting?
Yeah, well, I think definitely we've been assessing the quality of the pitches on this panel, right?
Yeah.
And so we really thought about what was the most engaging pitch that caught our attention, that had a clear user and target market and a clear go-to-market.
Yes.
And all that stuff you'd expect from a startup pitch.
Yes.
But also, was it engaging and exciting, and did it capture the audience's imagination and attention? Yeah. So we thought that Buttress did a great job, and Matt had an amazing presentation there with excellent humor, It was a strong story. You could really feel in a great humorous way. He articulated the need of that audience. It was great.
Did Matt actually mention that he is a builder himself in the beginning? Did you pick up that one, or is only at the very end?
Right.
But at the very end, I know him for a couple of months now, and I was watching. Did you, Matt, mention that you are a builder yourself? That's why you understand the problem, and obviously, finally, after pulling the teeth, after a few more questions, then he mentioned that, I am a builder myself. I run my own building business.
Yeah, no, and for us, when we see apps coming into our ecosystem, it often is those folk that have that really deep industry expertise who've been there, who've felt the need of the use case.
That's right.
That build the most exciting apps. So that makes total sense.
Out of the 8 pitches tonight, 2 of them are AI writing or AI writing assistants.
Yep.
And I happen to know on Salesforce you have your Einstein AI-based module in doing some of the things. What do you think about that direction? And what's the big thing coming?
We have a thing at Salesforce we call forward-looking statements, which
no. Okay.
But, I'm just joking.
No.
But look, it's an exciting space for sure, and I agree. I think that we had 2 really very impressive pitches in that AI writing space.
AI writing, AI cold call writing. That was impressive.
Yeah, and I was just chatting to some of the folks at Jasper just afterwards.
That's right,
and, you can see so many use cases with that. You could see amazing potential for them to white label that capability as well. You could see multiple use cases on the Salesforce platform, just in our world. When you think of service agents or sales agents when they're entering text into Salesforce and how that could speed up that process.
And I can imagine that could speed up because a lot of salespeople need to be trained on cold calling as well, and then maybe some telephone conversation support crew because it's CRM. So a lot of service center, call center staff need to know the script. That is need to be, because conversation need to be even sharper, more precise, more concise, and more specific.
Correct. Yeah, and look, Salesforce plays in that space a bit, and there's definitely some great use cases there. I think what's exciting with what they shared from Jasper is just the white label potential of that, though. Just the number of use cases there. They're looking obviously at that content marketing one to focus on, which is huge in itself. But you can see beyond that so many other avenues they could grow, which is exciting.
That's great. For all the Australian founder who discover this video later on our Fishburner YouTube video, and if they happen to be building a B2B app, give them a 30-second pitch why they should plug it into a Salesforce platform.
Okay, all right, 30 seconds is pretty quick, but effectively, firstly, you can build a lot faster. So, don't reinvent a whole bunch of functionality that the Salesforce platform delivers is a big part of the value proposition. So, whether that's mobile readiness or security, authentication, all that stuff's already done. So you can get there a lot faster, focus more on your unique IP and industry depth. But I think the big thing is the go-to-market support we can help provide as well. So what me and my team spend a lot of our time doing is helping to coach and assist on the go-to-market front. Help to tie up co-selling with our Salesforce, selling network.
Oh, your sales staff would actually help promote those value-added value-added provider software as well.
100%.
Fantastic.
And they're incentivized to do that. I think the other final piece I'd mention is the international expansion. So that Australia to the US, Australia to EMEA sort of growth motion is a big part of what we do and support with. So we can help startups or scale-ups get there a lot quicker.
Not to pick favorite, but are you okay to mention a couple of good Australian ISV success story so that people could be inspired?
Sure, yeah. Like there's a bunch, but maybe just to mention 2 or 3. Look, Schedulo is one of our largest partners out of APAC, and many folks know Matt Fairhurst, the CEO there, and he's involved with a number of VCs that many of us know. And Schedulo's got an amazing growth story. They're kicking big goals. They're expanding rapidly in the US. Lumery is another major partner, and Joseph and his team again have just launched a very exciting micro niche health product in the US market. They're doing very strongly there. And 2Cloud9 is a payroll app on Salesforce. A good example of those OEMs we talked about who are doing very well, who are expanding into EMEA right now, and we're providing a lot of help with that.
A payroll app. So it is a human resource management or ERS, Enterprise Resource Management, or ERM. Now,
Well,
so you are growing wider and deeper into other area.
100%. Like specifically, award interpretation is a really massive, complex use case in Australia.
That's right, yes.
Particularly, like we've got a lot of different roles in staffing or in NDIS, in disability, that have very complex payroll needs. And
that's right.
So that's what 2Cloud9 has built, is a really strong award interpretation engine and a payroll engine around that, which is pretty exciting.
Fantastic. So far, any good, interesting connection built so far, other than our conversation?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, look, since the panel and things wrapped up, I've had 3 or 4 great conversations, and a few folk looking at how we can help them to build on the platform, which is why we're here, to be a part of this community and help entrepreneurs grow. So it's been really exciting.
Another side question now. Did you stay up to watch the Australian match against, which one? I forgot.
I guarantee
Argentina.
you know
Was
more about
Argentina?
the World Cup than I do. I don't know, I'm sorry. But
no, it's all right. And the next match is 16, the elimination round. Sunday morning, 6 o'clock, Australia versus Argentina. That's right, that's why I mentioned.
Okay.
Australia versus Argentina on Sunday morning, 6 o'clock.
Excellent. Don't miss it.
When we are spinning the sponsor message, I'll talk to Chris, capture all the web link in the description below to discover Salesforce, independent software vendor,
App exchange program.
App exchange program, web link, and also those success example. Let's put it down there so people can click into it and wow. And learn from them.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you so much for coming to Fishburner. I hope it's fun for you.
No problem. It's a great night. Thank you.
See you guys.
People that are watching online. I believe we have people from England, Israel, the US.
Okay, my name's Alex. I'm the founder of Brieff.
First-hand dramatic impact of climate change.
We will send a read-only copy.
Please jump on here, send us.
Welcome back to Fishburner Live with Salesforce, B2B SaaS pitch night, and the lovely animation provided by Salesforce. Look at that. What is that actually? It's a bear-like character with eyes And it's also like a kit, is it? What do you think?
I don't know what to make of it.
But it's lovely.
It's better than like a robot.
It is lovely.
It's lovely.
It's lovely, and they obviously, of course, Salesforce is huge. They can invest heavily in the media asset.
I think next time the price should be a bear suit.
A bear suit.
Yes.
All right, we'll ask them next time to bring a bear suit. So tonight we are here with Matt again. If you have not seen Matt talking about it before,
am I supposed to say something?
say yes. Say it.
What am I saying?
I don't know.
Oh,
I thought you want to say something. Oh, okay. I'm just doing the intro.
I was like,
Right.
if you
So
like,
tonight,
go
the
again.
judges'
Start again.
favorite is Matt from Buttress, and we learn you said geography lesson?
Yes,
Why geography?
because that's where I learned about the buttress in year 8 geography when I learned about the rainforest.
Oh, you learned the tree root buttress.
The
Buttress
that's where
root.
it's
That's why
stuck.
you learned the word.
Stuck, and
All
now
right.
it's a startup.
It's
and
obviously stuck for good reason.
it's stuck.
All right, fair enough.
But I did it like you do a pitch,
Yeah.
and then all you want to do is have a beer, and there's people just
You
go.
don't
"What's
need to pitch to have a beer at Fishburner.
You don't-
You
yeah,
can just
but
come,
after, like,
join
you
the
wanna
party,
wind
watch
down.
someone
You
else
wanna
doing
wind
the
down.
hard work on stage, and then just have a beer.
Yeah, but I just get tired of explaining to people, because the problem with buttress is it's a word that everyone knows, but people don't know exactly what it is. So I thought, let's just clear the air, tell everyone
That's
what it
all
is
right.
from the outset.
That's all
then
right.
no one has to ask me.
Okay, now, when was the first time you pitched here?
Halfway through the year, I think.
Halfway through the year, so it's a good 5 months ago.
Yeah,
And then the second pitch about 2 months later.
something like that.
Yeah.
That didn't go well.
No, and I specifically took you into that particular pitch with chartered accountant, which was a huge audience crowd.
Oh, they didn't like it.
The joke flat.
They didn't like that.
No, I think you went okay, but the joke was a bit too complicated to
No, I
understand.
don't
Linda was a bit stretched.
I don't know. It didn't work. But the beauty of Fishburners is that you can come here, try something, and it might work, it might fail, but you know, as long as you have fun and as long as you get the name out there,
Yeah.
that's the purpose. It's to try different things, see what sticks, see what people respond to, and learn.
Yep. And our idea is that here when you're building your startup at Fishburner, you come across a lot of people at a similar stage as you are. Maybe some of them are half a year ahead of you.
Yeah.
So you learn, talk to them, build a connection, and learn from their mistakes. And so you know your next half a year, you would not repeat their mistakes.
Yeah.
There are lots of painful lessons, and like Matt, he has won you actually won the first time as well.
Yeah.
But you were missing out on the second time. But you won it again with so tough competition. Tonight there are 3 or 4 out of 8 are really good business, good pitch, good communication, and you won.
Yeah, the second one.
When you're asked, I was actually so excited for you at first, and fist bump, and then one of the business pitching tonight was already more than $1 billion market cap or valuation.
Yeah.
And you won.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a bit unfair. Like, I think it was a bit, you know.
No, it's a good business, it's a good pitch, and it's a
brilliant.
great milestone achieved by the Outwrite team.
Oh, look, absolutely.
And if you don't know what we are talking about, follow the link in the description, and also go to our Founders Hub, watch our pitch video, so you'll find out what had happened. Okay.
And man, thank you so much. Thanks for putting the night together.
No problem.
And thanks for your
I'm
support.
having fun.
Thanks for all your advice.
No, we have not finished yet.
Not finished?
Tell everyone, what are you looking for? What was your ask?
Well, I've tried working with a few tech co-founders, and the problem I've had is the tech industry has been so hot in the last 2 years that I've really struggled to attract someone away from their high-paying job. So, and I've kind of been very brutal about, sticking to the plan, and everyone's trying to dissuade me from the crazy idea of building my own financial platform. You've given me advice about that. Probably tried to.
I tried to influence you a little bit.
It influenced me a little bit, and I kind of feel like I'm an outlier in the tech space, so I found it hard.
No, but you're also sharing a point, because tonight you mentioned something very specific. It's about it was like pulling teeth. The Q&A was a bit long, but you managed to answer the question at the end. Is that a lot of small builder with a couple of van, a handful of crew, they are really, really have their own need, have their own operating experience. They are not yet ready for sophisticated, sort of some of the software. So you have that understanding how and what the builder needs.
Yeah, but it's surprisingly been really tough to convince a co-founder that, hey, I've got this original approach to the problem, and a potential tech co-founder says to me, well, it's great, I really love the idea, but have a look at what everyone else is doing. Let's just do that instead.
And that's the reason why no one else is hitting the market.
I've kind of in the past I've been a bit softer on that, and I've gone, well, okay, let's try and work with that. Let's work with it. Let's try it, but it doesn't work for me because it's not what I believe in. It's not where I want to head, and I do want to try something different that people aren't doing. That's the whole point for me. But we're an outlier in startup, because the startup mantra is find that micro vertical and build that micro vertical solution that is then part of an ecosystem. Make yourself indispensable and then grow out from there. And for me, it's and I deliberately use the car analogy, because it is more like building a car, and it might be a plastic paper mache car, but we still got to show that it's rolling. So it's got to be the simplest version of a car. And if you're setting out to build a car, there's no point building a wheel and going, oh, here's a wheel. You kind of have to build the simplest version of that car, and it's been surprising, it's been eye-opening.
Have you talked to Chris afterward, after the night, after the P.Chee event? Yeah. But one thing Chris mentioned, that when I was listening over there, it was very specific. He said, Salesforce people aware that a lot of niche application is very hard to address, and there's no solution for that. They know there are lots of problems out there. There is no one else able to attack them. Is accounting software for small builder globally fall into the exactly same category?
Does it fall? Absolutely. I mean, they said
if that is the case, there must be a lot of capable software developer from Salesforce or from other similar platform like the YOBM or XOCE or those platforms would have. I try to remember how you word those logos.
What?
You
the
changed
Y-mob,
the word.
The Y-mob.
The Y-mob.
And the Zori.
Y-bomb.
I don't know
bomb.
what it was.
Y-bomb. Y-B-O-M. That's
Y-bomb.
what.
The Y-bomb. Okay, I forgot
the
what it was.
Y-bomb and then the Zoe.
The Zori.
Zoe. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
So I think they admitted that it's a hard nut to crack. They don't understand construction, but I think from my perspective, they just don't understand construction people. They're never going to be construction people. The thing about a tech co-founder and someone like Salesforce is again, they're kind of they're not relating to the space, and this is something that I've struggled with potential tech co-founders that I've really got along with, and I still do get along with and hang out with and drink a lot of beer with. And the thing is, they just don't relate to the construction space. So you need someone who actually kind of goes, I get it.
So what's CRM? What CRM does builder use?
But CRM, it's their phone. It's their phone and it's WhatsApp. They don't actually need a CRM.
They just have a chat. Okay, they don't
use
have a
WhatsApp.
CRM.
They have email. They don't. So for a small builder, a CRM is Google Sheets is a completely adequate CRM. They don't actually need anything more. But for most, it's their address book in their phone. Is again a completely adequate CRM. And what I found is that a lot of companies, a lot of build tech startups will package in things that are easy, like CRM, like the Gantt chart, and other things that are just easy to do but don't add a lot of value. So I've kind of deliberately stepped outside of those and I'm not even focused on CRM. CRM can develop within a system. Once you put your clients into a system, an accounting system, CRM is embedded anyway.
So cash flow is the main focus. Cash management, invoicing, cost management. As an accounting, that's why you focus on accounting side. Yes.
So it's all about speeding up cash flow. If it doesn't help speed up cash flow, it's not part of Buttress. It is all about fast tracking.
Is your website working?
It was good enough.
It's a Canva website, is it?
No, I fixed that.
Oh, you move off from Canva now?
Yeah.
Because last time I remember I put your link on the bottom below and noticed that is a Canva website.
No, I know a guy now who's taught me. And it's on Wix now.
Very good.
It's the next level.
So you are looking for a software developer, potentially become the CTO, co-founder, to focusing on building the next generation accounting app specific for small builder sector.
It's really like if you think of it as an operating system for small building companies. That kind of does.
And not small building company, not only building a project, but also all the subbies working for all the big project. Because if I'm not wrong, even the biggest building have tens or hundreds of small builder doing all the subby work.
So the counterintuitive thing about the construction industry is that 54% of companies by dollar, that's not by, it's even more by quantity of staff, but by dollar, 54% are small. So when you break them down, small, medium, large.
So because I like to use this model, the $1 billion per building Barangaroo building built by Land Lease, $500 million of it actually flow through one of the multiple layer of subbies, flow through the bottom layer of subbies, and then go to the subbies, 5 crew who happens to work for one boss in that small subbie.
It depends on the tower.
Of course.
On maybe not quite exactly like that, but certainly, I mean, you watch...
Because there will be multiple layer of subcontracting.
I mean, there's so many builders doing small projects as well.
Right.
So that balances, for every tower, there's 1,000 builders doing house extensions.
Yes,
so
of course.
I don't think, I think probably in a tower, a lot of the companies doing a fit out do all the levels, and they're probably a big company, but
they won't have all their staff though. They only they go 2 level down in subbie, and then each subbie do 3 floors, and 5 subbie do 15 floors.
But I mean, it's more apparent when you walk around the streets of your local suburb, and you see the guys there. They've all got little companies.
That's right.
And they're all under. They're all small.
All right. One more joke before we cut off.
One more joke.
Yeah, tell me a joke. Hey, come on! You were doing joke for 7 minutes up there.
I don't know.
I didn't think you. I did not use the bell at all today.
Yeah, I appreciate that because I can't when I'm pitching, I just go in a trance time.
Of course.
I've never seen a timer.
You were doing fine.
I try not be boring.
You were doing fine, except that you were standing in the middle of your QR code all the time.
QR code. That's all right. No one
You
cares.
have the QR code. You want people to scan you,
No
did
one
you?
cares about the QR
No,
code.
come on.
Yeah.
Come
they
on.
can find me. They can.
You don't need too many because you only need 2 or 3 connections from tonight or from anyone watching this video.
Yeah.
And out of our whatever viewers out there. Yeah.
You need a little mic at your desk to say, Matt, move out of the way of your QR code. Like you need that. Like just move over a bit. I don't know.
No, it's all right.
That's the worst thing I did.
But you had a good experience.
I love pitching here.
Yes.
I really enjoy
I
it.
hope that after this and you find potentially another couple of candidates to join your
Look,
team.
I'm talking to a lot of people at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's been very positive conversations, and I'm not stopping. Even if I don't have a CTO, I'm
Take
still
your
building.
time. No, take your time and find the right team and build
Gotta be
the right team
person.
to make it happen.
It's got to be the right person.
Exactly.
It's got to be someone.
You were at Antler before.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of the Antler community, was there other candidate?
So it's that problem that I talked to you about before. Like
Yeah.
I've got some really good mates who I still hang out with from
Antler program.
Antler.
Yep.
But they all have a passion in something that's not construction. You know.
I see.
So
yes.
they find it hard to
They
align.
have higher priority focus.
Yeah, I mean, and to their credit, you know, like they either want to solve they want to solve an environmental problem, or they want to do something that's good and worthwhile, and they find it hard to sort of connect to construction. You know, that's part of the issue, so I think one more thing that I should mention while I got your attention is I'm putting together a construction startup pitch night, and hopefully that's still on.
I saw some email, but I haven't paid attention to them.
So
it's too far away.
I think it's far away. It's in March, but I feel like it's like I need to play a role in getting construction tech up and running, and for it to be something that's what people are attracted to. You have to build the profile of that whole industry and that whole community, because we're all in the same boat. We're all like construction is unsexy, it's boring, it's not interesting, but I wonder if you remember I flashed up, it was a very deliberate, I flashed up a picture of a taxi.
Yes.
Because I want people to connect to that and go, hang on, rewind 10 or 15 years. If I said I'm doing a tech company, I'm doing a startup around taxis, and
there's no market for that.
No, but no tech entrepreneur would have been interested. Yeah. And so I'm trying to help people join the dots.
Maybe 15 years ago, 10 years ago, people are aware of it already.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
10
know
years ago, people would be aware of it.
Yeah, but it was something that was a hard nut to crack, and was cracked, and there's parallels, you know, like I'm trying to you know, put some messaging around that.
Indeed. Okay, so link in the description below to explore what Buttress is about. They have a new website already, and if you are interested to discover how a team could change the life of all the small builders from Australia or around the world, hopefully.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. You're a legend.
Say bye-bye and see you next time.